What is gamification? According to Professor Kevin Werbach from the University of Pennsylvania, gamification is the use of game elements and game design techniques in a non-game context. According to Professor Werbach, game elements are divided in three: game components, game mechanics, and game dynamics. Game components are the tools that a player needs to be able to play in a game, such as avatars, points, badges, leaderboards, virtual goods, etc. Game mechanics refer to the process that drives the action forward, such as challenges, feedback, competition, cooperation, rewards, etc. Game dynamics refers to the progression in the game, the sense of improvement, and the emergent behaviors. Therefore, the storyline is important because it makes the game logic. Rules and constraints let the players know what to do. Building relationship and any kind of social dynamic is important throughout the game. And of course, game dynamics generate emotions that prompt out players to action. Now, let's get back to our definition for a moment. Gamification is the use of game elements and game design techniques in a non-game context. What does game technique mean? The game techniques are basically how to put together all the game elements. First of all, the action in a game should take place in an epic world. There is a story that is going to happen in that epic world. There will be a mission, a goal that our hero of the story will have to face. For example, to rescue a princess. To help the player interact in the epic world, he or she needs to take another personality, an avatar, to be able to move and follow the rules of the epic world. Since it is a world different than the one the player knows, the player needs special goods to be able to survive all along the game. In order to accomplish the player's mission, the player will have to face constant challenges that will give him or her the skills needed to overcome the necessary quest to fulfill the mission, receiving constant feedback for his or her performance. The player decides if he wants to face the challenges alone or in cooperation with other players. Also, the player will be invited to compete with other players to show the skills earned throughout the game. And the player will be watched by an evil character that will do whatever it is in his possibilities to stop the player to win the challenges. If the player fulfills the challenges, then the player will be able to win the quests that will give him power and better skills to eventually fulfill the mission, that is to rescue the princess. And all these game elements and game techniques are applied in a non-game context, such as a school or a course. Why use gamification in a course? Because it contributes to find the meaningful core of learning, because it makes the learning experience rewarding, it creates motivation, it is about fun, it involves voluntary participation, and it involves learning and problem solving. How to gamify a course? What I'm going to share with you right now is just an idea on how to put together all the game elements and techniques in a course. First of all, we have to design a storyline that will guide the students toward the course, which means that every single activity, assessment, and tool must be around the story. Generally, the storyline is as follows. The hero, a student, receives a mission to solve an enigma that will help him or her to save the school, the library, etc. from an imminent destruction. The hero has special qualities, such as problem solving. That is the reason he or she was chosen for this endeavor. The hero needs to travel to a faraway land to find the tools needed to solve the enigma. The hero will face different quests and challenges during the trip. The hero earns knowledge and power during the travel, and the hero fulfills the mission. The game or in this case the course, starts with a training through action reward, which is the tutorial, in which the student will be able to design his or her own avatar, explore the learning environment, gain the necessary skills to navigate the course, and get familiar with gamified elements. Once the student understands how to play the game, the student is ready to face the mission. If we follow this diagram, we see that in order to fulfill the entire mission, which could be to decipher the ancient chemistry element that will destroy the world, the student will receive different quests that will guide him to different challenges. Let's think a quest as a lesson and the challenges as the activities and assessments to fulfill each lesson. So the student will be facing different quests and a lot of different challenges. Some of these challenges will be done alone or in cooperation with other players or in competition with others. And of course, we'll face the evil character several times, which leads the students to failure. In reality, it means that the student will be learning through failure. One important thing in gamification environments is to give students agency. Sometimes it is convenient to give them the control to choose the activities that they want to do first. By giving agency, students will be able to learn from their choices and learn not to blame anybody for the choices that they make. If a choice leads students to failure, students will have the opportunity to repeat the challenge several times to be able to learn from their mistakes. And learning from their mistakes will eventually lead them to succeed. Of course, in order for the students to be motivated to accomplish the challenges, several kinds of motivators must be activated in the game, such as badges, gifts with limited access, immediate feedback, progress bars, leaderboards, points, rewards, etc. Although students like very much to compete to show their skills, the course must enhance the collaboration and communication part. Group positive reinforcements and global socialization could be achieved through discussion boards, forums, and group activities. And remember that if we want to gamify our course, fun is the most important attribute. If we include game components such as badges, points, or leaderboards with the expectation that we just need those components to gamify a course, we are not going to create the fun experience that the students expect from a game. Finally, it is suggested that the students create their own portfolio to show what they have learned throughout the course. The use of blogs, websites, and online portfolios are excellent resources for students to continue connected among each other and with the fun experience of the course. To end this presentation, I would like to share Geoffrey Kings' video where he shows how to use gamification elements and techniques to teach science. Geoffrey and his students are members of what he calls the ACT, the Alliance Chemistry Team. Their mission is to apply chemistry concepts in order to bridge the scientific gap between humans and other alien races to save humanity.
Admiral Reed, urgent news. Tau Ceti E and Tau Ceti F have fallen. What are the casualties? Unknown. We lost connection to all spaceships. Has Admiral O'Connor been notified? He has, but he's currently meeting with top Alliance officials. Damn, with those planets down, Earth's solar system is surely next. If war breaks out here, we're in serious trouble. Top statisticians predict a 5.2 chance of survival, and even that's with extreme casualties. I know the stats, but what can we do now? To whom can we turn?
Commander King, ready for launch. Before today, I was just another scientist for the Alliance, but now I am the leader of ACT, the Alliance Chemistry Team, and commander of the SS King 304. Many Alliance officials believe we have no chance of survival. Even high-ranking scientists predict doom for humanity. Though I agree the odds are against us, with sufficient science and technology development, we still stand a chance. To succeed, the Alliance will need to tap into the only place where hope still resides, in the youth of humanity. Only with their optimism, persistence, and leadership can humanity hope to withstand the oncoming onslaught.
Commander Cashato, it's great to see you.
Commander King, wish we could have met under better circumstances. What brings you here today?
I need a list of your top scientists in training. We're off to save the world.
You'll have the list, but watch after those kids. The work your team is doing puts you in great danger.
Commander Paolo, long time no see.
I heard from Commander Casciato you're off to save the universe. Here's my list, and best of luck.
Commander King,
Commander Kote, much thanks.
I just want you to know that I think you're doing a heck of a job out there. If there's anyone I have faith in, it's you.
Though each individual listed is unexperienced, I believe each of them will contribute something unique to ACT. Regardless, it's up to this eclectic bunch to overcome the current challenges and put humanity back on the galactic map. As members of ACT, our goals will be to 1. Complete missions to help our allies and the Alliance.
ACT, aliens are approaching quickly. We need tons of combustible gases on the moon. Post haste.
Nuestra nave está en peligro. Necesitamos ayuda inmediatamente.
2. Choose which urgent missions to prioritize.
Rainisi here. A terrible disease is infecting Europa. Entire colonies are disappearing.
ACT, I know Ionisi's in trouble, but we've got an infectious disease wiping out our assassin team on Enceladus. We need antibiotics fast.
3. Make important decisions that alter the fate of humanity.
Commander King, we have to use sarin. It's our only chance.
Commander King, you know it's against the principles of every accepted rule of warfare to use sarin. Chemical warfare is not acceptable.
Are you going to risk the human race on one man's principles? Have you all gone mad?
Welcome to the Alliance Chemistry Team. Your journey begins today.
Now your questions are welcome.